Welcome to day 3. Yes, I'm wearing the same clothes because I'm recording these all on the same day. It's good to see you guys again. I hope you guys are having a blessed Wednesday. Today's what we're talking about in day 3 of day 5. Day 3 of 5. There we go. That's a better phrase. Day 3 of 5, we're going to be talking about upgrades. It's kind of been one of the things I've kind of been talking around a little bit. I've been talking about there's going to be this, there's going to be that. As of today, hopefully by today as well, I will have actually already pushed these upgrades. Some of you guys may have already noticed them. But there's going to be some upgrades to packages. But there's a twofold to this that I want to talk about in this day. But first and foremost, what are you guys going to get? Normally we have our customer appreciation in which you guys see some upgrades. You guys see some freebies. And it's become more and more as we've been growing the packages and we do the customer appreciation every year. It's become something that there's tidbit here and there. There's a little bit, a little bit. But we've also seen upgrades to the point where there's a lot of words like unlimited now on packages. So it's getting to the point now where it's become slowly but surely harder and harder to actually do a customer appreciation because we don't always have something to add in. There's less and less that I can take and add to already sizable packages, and I don't ever want to get to the point where I'm overselling to where I say that everyone has 10 gigabytes of storage and the server only has 100, So I'm trying to be good steward, too, of what we have available to us. That's why right now, too, there's audits going on to make sure that we've cleared out storage that's no longer being used. Accounts that have canceled, accounts that are just abandoned their accounts, making sure that the servers are cleared up to make sure you guys have the most resources available to you. So without further ado, the personal account, which is currently set to 1 gigabyte of storage, will be actually making a 1 gigabyte upgrade to 2. And the same to be said for the business plan, which is currently at 2. We'll be making a move to 3. I'm also going to be throwing in 5 gigabytes additional bandwidth to each account type. But this is also in addition to the already. If you are guys in the Good Stewards program and you guys are just having the effects of a popular website, you guys will still be getting things like the free upgrades. You guys will get the one billing window where you can take and have some temporary upgrades just in case it's just a spike and you guys aren't going to have to upgrade to a larger package. So those benefits are still going to be there, but by default now everyone's going to get more storage, more bandwidth, and that's going to be effective today. Hopefully by now you can actually go into your account and you'll see that you'll have 2 gigabytes or 3 gigabytes and additional bandwidth as well. To that same end, it kind of comes back to one thing that I've been asking for a lot lately, which is your feedback. Account upgrades are one thing. Account upgrades are great. Account upgrades are a fun way to be able to get stuff back to you guys, to really make sure you guys see that as customers I appreciate your business and I want to make sure you guys have the resources and availability of things to be able to do exactly what you want to do with your website. But that leaves the question of upgrades in what else would you like to see upgrade? I really want to take and begin to develop a list of things that you guys would like to see. Some of you guys I know are web developers. Some of you guys aren't. And I know that for some of you, your desires and needs would be different. I know people have asked before for an HTML-based web player or newsletter system. You guys have asked for different resources and different availability to do different things. And sometimes those things don't always seem like they get done, but sometimes it's the availability and simplicity to be able to deploy them in a bulk level to across servers. We've done spam filtering, which was a mixed receive. We had some people who, okay, this thing works great. Some people who said this doesn't work great at all, and then people once it was gone were like, we need it back. So my request to you guys on top of these upgrades would be to take and ask, what do you guys need? What do you guys want? What do you want to see added to FlockHosting? We're coming into a second half of a year in which we have the time, we have the availability to begin building out resources that will be a blessing to not just yourself, but to others. We've talked about ad servers in the past, and the discussion was open, and nothing happened. And there's things I know that people would like to have, but there are things that not necessarily that I can truly build out until I have complete feedback and understanding from you guys as to what you truly need. So I would really ask that you guys take the time, give me some valuable time. I know everyone's time is precious. I know everyone has family, has obligations, jobs, the family, school, summer break, vacation. You guys have things right now that are pressing for your time. But I would ask that you take even 5 minutes just to jot down some thoughts. The community forums have really not grown. We tried FlockEDU, we tried a couple different things to try to build a community resource that community could give into. And some people, thank you so much for participating. Some of you guys signed up, some of you guys got involved, posted a few things here and there. However, I know time is valuable, time is precious, and it's not something everyone can do. So I'm looking for easier ways to contribute, for people to be able to do even if it be on Facebook or Twitter, have an easy way to communicate. So I'm looking for more feedback on what you guys desire to see as upgrades, more desires of what you guys want to see added to the servers, be it a software product, be it email. I know a lot of people have asked if there's a, still the advanced email system, and there is, and that's already one thing for myself as well, but I'm looking at the options of adding it to the billing system where you guys can set up, manage, and deploy not only just email, but things like managing your own DNS. Because I know some of you guys have DNS that you need changed, and some of you are going, he's talking for him. And yes, to some people, some of these things will not be a universal across the board. But some of you guys may also just be asking, how do I do this with my current hosting? What can I do? Is there upgrades that we need? And so I want us to start to not only just have the basics of what FlockHosting needs, but I want to hear your guys' dream list. I want to hear if there was nothing to hold us back at FlockHosting, if finances, if server capabilities, if any of that was not to be concerned with, what would you guys like to see? What would you like to see be part of your standard package? Something that at $5 a month even, you're not paying extra for. You're seeing these massive benefits without additional cost. And yeah, there may be fundraising to do some of these things. There may be a call to arms saying, okay, people, this is exciting, this is good, this is something you guys want. This is what we need to make it happen and become a standard thing within the FlockHosting infrastructure. And so I'm looking for those. I'm looking for those upgrades, those dream requests. I want to see you guys be passionate about your hosting. And you know what? For you, your website may simply be a blog. Your website may just simply be your own personal thoughts, your own this and that. And you don't really think you need some of that stuff. But take a minute to think. With your blog, what would you like to do? Would you like to get rid of YouTube ads and have your own video? Would you guys like to have a scalable database system that will handle massive requests? There's a whole bunch of stuff, and there's some things that are already in my head that I want to see come to pass and will come to pass. But I also want to make sure that I'm communicating to you guys that these upgrades are things that I want to be able to give you guys. I want something to be something that's going to be a benefit to you. So take some time today. If you get a chance, you can always email me. Again, I've said this in every video so far. You can email me at chuck@flockhosting.com. You can check the communicate page for other ways to get a hold of me. I'm usually throughout the day on instant messaging. I'm going to be, again, on Skype more. There's live chat on the website. There's ways to get a hold of me. Even if it's just a comment here, or a comment on Facebook, comment on the YouTube video itself. You guys can get these things to me and let me know. This is what I would like to do. I'm also going to try to make a mechanism to where you guys can quickly add, like a suggestion box where you can say, I would love to see this. I would love to have this added. And I want to start to build upon those things. So, this is day 3. I hope you guys will stay around tomorrow for day 4. Again, going to be building out these things, going to take and have the different things to take and really just get the tools you guys need to make your website the most it can be. So I thank you guys again for watching. I hope you will take advantage of these upgrades. I hope that if this storage can be of use to you, you do have your WebDrive system. You guys do have a couple other resources. If you don't even know what WebDrive is, I'm actually going to include a link that how you can utilize this on your own desktop to give you a little extra storage to store files and to use it to the best of your ability. So, hope you guys are having a great day. Happy midweek. Stay tuned for Thursday. Day 4 is coming up, and we're going to have some more information for you guys. Have a blessed day. Talk to you very soon.